Yeah, thank you very much, Trace. Hugo, this is going to be an exciting one, right? EG versus Fnatic. I think this could be the best of one of the day if everything goes how it should. These two teams so evenly matched, and Betway is agreeing with me there. As they put this on very even odds. Pistol round is already underway, and Tarek's actually got aggressive up into the apartments here. Will he uncover the rather scary truth that lies on the other side of this little doorway?
Not wanting to go too aggressive, knowing that he won't have a chance to back up if he changes his mind. This is at least going to give him the chance to take a shot and maybe jump through the window or hold S to the balcony, but instead, Tarek, he wants a little bit more, and he might just get it as well. Brolin waiting for the right time to strike, and he's been spotted as well. Crims from a range, and Tarek's just going to drop out and try and play passive. Those rotates already coming through for EG. Brolin, he's jumping up, he's looking for this kill on the car, and that's just giving time for EG to rotate, but they don't actually opt to do so. Doubling back off Fnatic as JW finds a dink onto Cirque in the A site, and out through under. Fnatic looking to try and take control towards the connector. It's a brawl right now, and these T's finally getting control of the A site, but Cirque and Tarek are already here, and they're not giving them it away for free. Crims with 2, and now it's just the in-game leader. Golden, armless with a flashbang and a chance to plant to start off this clutch.
Yeah, but that chance to get this bomb down is slipped through his fingers, right? They're already in position, and the lack of the armor there really does come back to hurt Golden. Aim punch send his aim flying, and EG, they're going to lock in that pistol to kickstart this game. I'll get off to that. No bomb plant here for Fnatic. Now, likely means we just see an eco out of the Swedish side.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the things that Chad mentioned on the desk, right? You don't want to give away a bomb plant to Fnatic, not on the T side. Pistol round, where you know they're going to come in with those creeks in round number 2. Hopefully on Brolin as well. He has proven to be such a talent, such an incredible player with that gun. In this one, though, it is just a bit of a mop-up for EG, a chance to push the boundaries of Fnatic and get in their face. Breezy with 2, trade from the Deagle. Golden, if you could find another one here, that would be excellent. But JW's going to be the man to actually come out on top with a Glock, getting a kill from the bottom to the top of mid, and Tarek trading back. It's again Golden stuck on a 1-on-2, but this one, I mean, both bomb sites are open, so there's a real chance that Fnatic can make some money off for the bomb plant here if Golden realizes that.
Oh, but instead of going straight into B, he's going to try wrap down through the bottom of mid. This is going to put him not in the far line of just one player, but both players here for Evil Geniuses. Golden. He's... Ooh, wow. Stan gets deleted, but Tarek up on short. Should have this dead to rights. Golden just about gets by. Oh my word. Running as fast as he can, but Tarek has sniffed him out, and he's not going to let him win that clutch. That gets uncomfortably close, though, considering what EG go into that round with. It's not like they had, 4 players on SMG and 1 rifle. They had 1 MP9, and the rest of the gang either had M4s or FAMASs. So that there is a great round for Fnatic, considering they had, I'm pretty sure it was just 1 Deeg purchased up into the beginning of that round over on Crims.
Yeah, how the hell does JW get 2 kills with a Glock from underbars? He kills a top mid player, Harry. That shouldn't be happening, but Fnatic making every round look winnable right now. It's going to be a bit of a play from Tarek inside of the smoke. He's pushed up in mid, and Fnatic have players all over here. Once that smoke fades, he's going to be up for the chopping block. Cirque needs to be careful not to kill his teammate. But Tarek waiting for the right time to strike. I imagine he'll get flashed in, but no one will, as Brolin finds that kill. The smoke fading leaves Tarek out in the open. Cirque does trade, having such fast engagements right now from EG, really wanting to force these battles. And again, with the flash into middle, Ethan takes down Crims, but it comes at a cost. Stands in B, and he finds JW sneaking his way through the site. Naughty little JW not getting away with that one. And a 2-on-2 for Fnatic with a pick onto A. That's where the bomb's going to rotate through as well.
Stan's arriving here very, very quick, though. Already posted up back in CT. And there's a world in which he can find this bomb on Golden, gets that as a one-on-one engagement, because, you know that Flusher should have made the call that CT's been open, but whether or not they're going to expect Stanislaw... he didn't see him. He didn't see Flusher, and oh dear,
oh, no!
Will flick back up, and now just Flusher. Oh! Stan's gonna get them both, and there it is. It all falls apart for Fnatic. Evil Geniuses, they're gonna take that 1v2. in their stride, and they get off to that 3-0 start. It's another bomb plant that gets so close to coming through for Fnatic, but just isn't quite found, and now that money is a problem again. This should be EG off to a stellar start, as this fourth round now feels incredibly likely when you look at what Fnatic are bringing into it.
Man, that's a rough one for Golden. He shoots, but he could have waited another second just to guarantee that headshot rather than go for the spray. Stan would have not had a clue where he was coming from, focused in on the ramp, but it will be EG after this 3-0 start here. Obviously, like we said, with these two teams playing each other in Mirage quite a lot as of late, both, or two times rather in Belek, once where EG won 16-2 and once where Fnatic picked it up, so some close games, some stomps, but right now EG are looking to make it the ladder for Tarek. Getting flashed through that smoke is going to be able to pick up one. The bomb is actually deep in the apartment, but EG have not uncovered that just yet, so it won't be a worry. Ethan really is hunting for kills as well with this SMG push down towards the ramp room, and Cirque will join the party as well. Fnatic one by one just falling to these rifles, and it will just be this solo B play from Brolin. He's got that Deegan armor and a chance to get one kill here. But as soon as he does, that is going to be his position given away, and the rest of EG can rotate to win the round. And with Tarek playing so passive, this is going to be a hard position to read if you're Brolin.
Yeah, I mean, as good as Brolin is, there's no way he's ready for Tarek. Oh, it's not clean, though. It's not that clean. Luckily enough, Breezy's there to help out and lock in that trade. Oh, it's in every one of these rounds there's been like a tiny window where Fnatic could have had a plant, but they still have yet to get one. Luckily enough, doesn't matter. The buy was coming in here anyway. Still no AWP in the hands of JW.
He actually had the money to buy it up, though. He could have gone for the AWP in this round. So I think they've realized that EG still have those MP9s in play, right, with these really clean rounds coming through. So they'd rather just, you know, take rifles into this one, not rush that AWP purchase, wait until it's shown through on EG. And hey, maybe you can get a free one if you win it. But we'll have to see as EG just stick back on the M4s for now. Cirque playing that window, but smoked out towards the top of middle. He'll give it up. Fnatic are going to try and fight out in the mid portion, but no one really giving kills away. EG have been keen to flash their way back into this position, though, so let's see if that's going to continue to be a factor here in this rifle round. We have two players on short side. That gives room for JW, and he's actually found a bit of a gap. He got him B in round number 2, snuck his way through. Stan did eventually find him, but right now no one's watching this position. So JW, he sees that trajectory of the grenade. He knows where Breezy is. He might be able to get this kill, but Breezy actually moves into middle, as do the rest of EG from Connector. With that smoke, finding a kill onto Brolin, and no trade from Golden. The grenade just sends him flying. JW finally getting this B entry, and he's pushed into the site, but he doesn't realize there's a second man on short. Does flick back in time, and that's given the B site over to Fnatic.
Oh, but that bomb is the last thing to come rotating in, and Cirque, he could have this whole round locked in now if this fight goes his way, but it does not. Flusher able to edge that one across the line, and with it now that bomb making its way into the B side of the map. Ethan with only an MP9, Stan rotating in on this very lengthy flank all the way through underpass, holding for this JW peak, and he does get off at it, but can't quite find the timing to get that kill. And now JW leaving the apartments, Ethan bowing out of market. EG, they weren't given the kills needed to get back into this retake, and so Ethan's just going to try and find one of these many guns that lies elsewhere on the map. Crims could get caught here, luckily enough. Ethan has decided to drop out of the window, dodges the timing, and will just about get away.
Man, the only way that EG could have won that round after JW got his B entries was if Cirque could stop that bomb, but up against Flusher, man, you know he's going to read that play every single goddamn time. Such a huge brain on this man, and showing it in this round, getting Fnatic on the board on the T side. We are seeing so much pressure being put on this mid position, and it's quite a stark comparison to the game we just had on Mirage between FaZe and MIBR, where no one even wanted to fight there. Well, EG looking to show off their individual prowess in this middle spot. Not for now, though. Money coming to a bit of a close for the time being, with one more rifle round enabled here, thanks to those saved guns. Crims has gone all the way down mid as well. That bomb's still being left back at top mid, back at T-spawn, so Fnatic just defaulting and looking for opening kills. Nothing presenting itself away just yet. Triple B set up here for EG, and Tarek has actually gone down. JW catching him getting aggressive into the Palace. So that's a big pick on A. The site has now been fully given up, and EG, they might have to send one of these B players back round because they have no one here.
I like this. EG, they've really been flexing this ability to just go and retake mid. A lot of the times they've been giving it up early in these rounds, right? They've been conceding it to Fnatic, and then they'll get themselves back in with these flashbangs. And in this round here, it allows them to find this equalizer. And now they can breathe a bit of a sigh of relief. They also completely move away from the B side of the map. They've read this play from Fnatic like a book. 4 players here for EG within earshot of this A bomb site, I guess I was going to say. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Breezy's even going to catch Crims looking into the site down in Connector. And now that man advantage, well, while Fnatic had it briefly to begin this round, it's now turned against them. Flusher just missing the timing there to find the man hidden back in the ninja corner. That's Stanislaw now making his presence known. JW and Brolin left up 2 versus 3. This dynamic duo's got to do it all, and with only 10 seconds left, none of the kills come through. EG now 5-1 up.
I'm loving the CT side already from EG, just on top of everything, getting all the information and reading the rotates from Fnatic perfectly. Like you said, just ditching that B bomb site after they found the kill into middle. And, you know, even Breezy coming in from lower and checking Crims in the connector. That was the one lurk that Fnatic had in that 4-on-4, and it gets completely thrown away. And with that, you can just double down on your A commitment. You know that Crims was waiting for an A pick for the rest of Fnatic to burst out through Ramp and Palace. So 5-1 up right now. This is a splendid start for Evil Geniuses, and Fnatic need to buy back in. They have the money for it. No AWP, though, just for the time being. And that's going to be the same case for EG with these real aggressive mid-crunches. Maybe not too keen to pull out the AWP just yet. But the money isn't there anyway. Fnatic at least making that round a little bit close at the end of things, but close is not good enough, Harry. They need to get a T-side round.
Yeah, and I think for Fnatic, they are just waiting for that AWP to come out and EG to take more of an active stance in holding mid, right? They always have a player here in the beginning. Cirque will set up. They'll try and do this damage, and then when he gives up mid, that's when the rest of the team, they take up these positions and they try and retake it. About 20 seconds later, right? They give Fnatic some semblance of control. They let them think, we'll give you mid.
Oh,
we'll give it to you.
Little one way.
Yeah, Cirque's throwing that in. It's for Ethan to try and exploit.
It's actually, if you go to the left side of this, you can peek in towards the top and middle. So it's more so for Cirque, but he didn't want to peek off of it immediately. That's a pretty common smoke, and you know that Fnatic are going to see that, and they're going to realize what you're doing. So Cirque just plays for info. He doesn't look to take fights through that smoke, just wants to gain how many players are in middle and try and work out where they can throw their stacks, where they can throw these rotates in. Right now, it's just a deep apartments player. That's all EG really have in terms of information. Window smoke going down for Fnatic, and that denies even more info for EG. Bomb being picked back up and looking like an A split right now.
Connector control gained, and Breezy not quite given the avenue to spot this from Catwalk. However, Ethan now up on top of the cinder blocks. Gonna chime out with one. The nade's finding some damage down into middle. In the meantime, there's a fight going on over here at the ramp. Flusher, desperate to try and trade for his old mate Golden, has dealt with one of these players. He knows there's another nearby, and Cirque will get picked up as well. Now here's the player on triple, but isn't able to lock in a kill. And while we were watching Mr. Flusher there, the rest of his teammates get picked apart. So EG 6-1 up. Stellar start here from the NA squad. And that's the thing, I mean, you know, the last time we saw these guys play, that was obviously back in Belek, Turkey, right, for Star Series there. And it was EG to win both of those best of threes when they went head-to-head with Fnatic. I think a lot of teams have been really struggling to deal with the formula that this Fnatic squad brings, right? A real kind of mesh of strong in-game leader in Golden, right? So much aggression potential from the rest of the gang. But EG are feeling like the kryptonite at this point, even with the nade stack in window. It doesn't matter because Cirque has responded with kills of his own. and this round is already done.
Mate, EG had 2 players in window right there. Fnatic just quad stack nades into the window. They don't even get a kill from it. They find Tarek eventually, but that wasn't from the grenades, it was from the pistols. How the hell did EG dodge that destruction? I do not know. But Cirque, excellent round from him, just absolutely slaughtering these Swedes in middle. 4 kills at the end of it with a pistol as well to close it out, and 7-1 lead right now. Fnatic, they're going to need to turn up the heat right here, right now. Fast into middle. Ethan getting tagged, but he retreats through the connector. He missed that catch-up, I think, is what he was going for. Smoked off though. Fnatic can't keep this pace too rampant unless they want to go right through it, and JW, cheeky man, certainly may, and he gets away with a kill as well. Swaps out to the other weapon. As Stan sits on that A site, we got Cirque up in the Palace. If Flusher jumps up, he's going to get that info, but he's already got a kill. And now Cirque has got to turn around. He's got players coming from every position but the Palace.
Yeah, but getting a man here, getting a man up into this Palace position could be a difference maker for EG. They didn't have anyone here, so they've got to bear it in mind. And now Cirque out with 2 has suddenly stripped this man advantage away. And he's just continuing to put up numbers. They can't deal with him. The Prince up in Palace. And now Breezy holding this smoke. Brolin's on the other side, up on the bench. Breezy so patient. He seems so aware of this possibility, and all the odds are stacked against Brolin in that round. Crims gets caught as well, and it's another one on the board for EG. Fnatic still with just 1 round to their name. This would be such a statement from this Evil Geniuses squad if they come, they show up on day 1, and they just lay waste to Fnatic, a team that I think a lot of people had pegged as not necessarily the favorites here, but maybe, you know, just edging it out in their favor, especially with how good they've looked as of late. EG, you know, we know it's become a bit of a meme, but we know they like to have their input on what the long travel days can mean and things like that, but clearly it's not affecting them here. I mean, this is stellar Counter-Strike.
You know, NA to Asia, that's where things get hard to, for EG, but NA to EU, mate, just easy. Another day in the office. Yeah, Fnatic, mate, they've only got on a train to come over here. They're barely traveling. They're barely leaving their hometowns, but right now EG look to be the ones sending them back to do it. 8-1 right now with no signs of slowing down on this CT side, and with Cirque finding his form on that AWP, that's an even more terrifying reality for Fnatic. He was getting kills with the M4, but now triple with the AWP. We got to see that again as Fnatic go bursting through this A ramp smoke. Stan successfully crosses back through the CT spawn, and Cirque has this cross to the site. No bomb plant for Fnatic because Cirque is here to lay down the pain. The utility is gone. That's a leg close enough for Cirque. Gonna go back in for more, but he's getting peeked by so many T's here. How is he still standing? He's not. Flusher finds the headshot, and now Fnatic on this A side, that last smoke buying them a window, but Ethan shoots through it as it fades and takes the advantage back for EG.
And this retake is now on. JW is wrapping through the Palace, so while Breezy's here, he thinks he's the man in control of this situation, and he still very much is. JW making a little too much noise there, gives up his game, and everyone falls. It was a 4v3 retake for Evil Geniuses, and they managed to accomplish it without losing a single player. They'll even go ahead and grab Cirque's AWP over in jungle. Ethan carries that forward, and the dominance continues. Evil Geniuses just showing no signs of slowing down.
Dear, oh dear. This is not the Fnatic I expected to see though today, right? Obviously, they're getting really put to the test, a trial by fire somewhat, but this is despicable for EG. 9-1 up on the CT side. Another buy round for Fnatic. Still haven't had this AWP parry, and that's because they're just not winning rounds. They're not saving the AWP that Cirque has, so they can't afford their own with these constant rebuys off the back of the bomb plant. Roland's left to only a Galil and his wits here in this round, but no one's watching that connector. He could easily crawl through the smoke. Tarek with the no-bidding kill. Flusher holding onto ramp, and we've got this double setup here. Stan tucking in the corner. Oh, and the AWP dodged by Flusher. Great play. Does he realize there's another man, though? No. Stan getting that trade and picking up the AWP. He's got to deal with his fast push. Doesn't get anything more done. Crims trades immediately, and we're back into a 3-on-3 right now. Fnatic finally with a chance to get a bomb down, and this is where you would hope that they would be able to come out top trumps, but EG have the kits, and they've got the grenades for the retake.
Oh, aggression into CT, but that first kill not found for Brolin. And, Ethan abandoned. Almost, but not quite. Tarek's, now it's his turn to step onto the chopping block, and oh, chop down he shall. 3 kills there for the head chef of EG, and it's another one, a 10th. Things are still looking so good for this NA squad, and this is where, you know, that signature Fnatic aggression that normally works so well feels like it's kind of playing against them, right? They try and make a ballsy call to go for that CT peak, and EG was so ready. They had 3 players just holding for that exact move from Fnatic.
Ethan was even playing anti-flash, man. He's just sitting there waiting for the flash to come through, immediately swings back and gets the kill, just doesn't let Fnatic take an advantage and take a chance. So really heads up play from some of these CTs right now. Fnatic, they need a buffer. They need something, a minimum of 3 here, you would say, on this T side. I think one thing that's scary as well is we saw the stats coming into this game. Both these teams, EG on this map prefer the CT side. Fnatic, their stronger side is the T side, and that is not showing right now. 1 round to their name, and that is it. A lot of these rounds not even getting close as well. Yeah, they're getting like 3-on-3s, but past that, they get slaughtered.
Oh, well, hang on a minute. Fast B play about to come through, and it's into Tarek. They go. He gets away with a lot of damage, but the kills all come up in favor of Fnatic. Bomb now going down, a 4-on-3. Finally, they sit with a man advantage in a retake, in a bomb-planted scenario. They set up these post plants. Golden's come rotating in. The one player who had a bit of distance between him and this B site. Flushes even want to fight out over towards A and doubles up with a kill onto Breezy. So now it's only Ethan left, and he gets put down. Fnatic, they finally get a second round on the board on the back of that fast B play. Finally, some entry kills going their way as well. And a chance now to erect that buffer that we were talking about, right?
In these retakes, EG been slowing down quite a lot and just grouping up and getting their game plan together, and that's been really, really nice. But right there, Flusher, he manages to jump out of the A site. He finds 2 kills on that lurk over towards B and catches those cat players. So EG's slow setup for the retake gets punished finally by Fnatic. 10-2 now. A chance to bounce back from this initial strong start for EG, and Tarek up in the apartments. What a ballsy play. Crimson's going to run right through the Molotov, and it does work out. He takes down the AWP over on B. Fnatic going to just speed the pace up right here, right now, but a rotate's already in. EG still have 2 players inside of the site, and a 3rd in market just to watch as well. Cirque, he's not waiting for anyone. He's just going to push through the door with this AWP. And what a ballsy setup from EG with so many players here. But with Fnatic slowing down, Cirque's actually decided to double back, and that's given Fnatic a 4-on-2 on this site.
Ah, there's Ethan making his presence now, and the more attention Ethan draws, the stronger Breezy's position here at the truck becomes, and they don't account for it. They are not ready for Breezy, and him and Ethan, they're combining for kills between them. It's only JW left now. He's lost the rest of his team. He's got this bomb on his back and a 1v3 to find. No utility here for the lone man alive on Fnatic. JW's hoping that someone gives him a fight, and right now, there it is. Breezy will offer one up. Still, the odds stacked against JW, but we know how strong this man can be. He's got to try and get past the AWP, and Cirque is not missing a beat today. EG gets straight back in. They don't let Fnatic chain 2 together. And now 11-2 against the Swedes. And perhaps most importantly, right, they win 1 round, but they sustain heavy losses in order to pick it up. That one there, everybody dies. And now there is, once again, no money left for the Swedes. This is such a horrible spot to be in.
And we're going to be throwing it over to Chad for the tactical timeouts.
All right, guys, just quickly here, I want to talk about that mid control that you guys were noting earlier. I want you to see in this round, they've actually lost an early pick. Let's just take a look at Breeze, who has B apartment control. Tarek's died here earlier. We're going to play this one out for you, and you can see this mid aggression coming in where Stan and Cirque are going to pick from window. They grab that kill, and with that and the information from Breeze, they're able to rotate back towards A. That has forced Fnatic to change their game plan, and we're seeing a lot more all-ins, sticking together as a team and pack rolling towards bomb sites. Let's get back towards the cast.
Thank you very much, Chad. Yes, I love these, man. I love these. And Chad, you're killing it. We are worried, you know. Chad loves to talk about Counter-Strike. That's the problem at the end of the day. So when you tell him you've only got 30 seconds, that's not very long. He's got to try and squeeze a lot of information in there. Well, speaking of speeding things up, just as Chad had to do, Fnatic try and do the same, but all they've done is accelerate the rate of their destruction, because it's into Ethan they go. And that round is over before it even begins. That round took 20 seconds, not even.
Dear Harry, this is an absolute decimation right now. And Fnatic, I mean, even with this potential of a 3-round half, that is not going to be the buffer they want moving into their CT side. ESG have sent a statement the way of these Swedes. A real contender for this tournament, right? We looked at this with Fnatic, definitely expecting a run for Fnatic here in Odense, but EG, a whole nother beast to contend with right now. Cirque, he's got to deal with his mid play again. Brolin's actually up catwalk. Cirque realizing and getting that flick off. Molly to stop any kind of B split here for this T side, but Fnatic are trying to get out A. Flusher diving through the balcony is not going to find too much success. Stan dropping him as well, and immediately a 5-on-3 for EG with no more utility for Fnatic. Cirque even wallbanging JW down under, and he doesn't go down for that as well. Not punished by Crims, who puts him down to 20. EG are able to get away with absolutely everything on this CT side. Golden waiting for that smoke to fade, and even when it does, Ethan fires a bullet into his face, and it's just Crims left alone. What is going on? This is a done deal, a done round, and a 13-2 half. Evil Geniuses looking absolutely incredible. We're going to see if they can keep this one up, if Fnatic can pull the comeback of the tournament in this second half. Join us after the break.
To life again. Dancing with my fear, burning with desire. We gon' take it to the edge and come alive. Go to hell and back just to feel the fire. We gon'
never let you double cross them. Moving through the city like it's Gotham. They told me get one, so I got one. Stop saying you're a boss when you not one. You ain't sacrificed, nah, you ain't lost none. All over the gram like you got a bag. You ain't big dog, we ain't hear none of that. I'm in the gym looking like a running back. How you know the flow, got him coming back. Who I was in the past, I'm unattached. Only focus in this moment is bringing the summer back. Oh, respect my grind, elevate souls and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aye.
vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
Bringing summer to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. Cause you know like I know. We'll take it round and round. Yo, hold up. Let me switch my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone will show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so So what? I'm so That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide. And with the rhymes that make the dimes, I'll close their eyes and fantasize. Young divine calling their phone number. No, you know I love it. And you know me, I can't sleep without blazing beats. On stages for their ones gracefully. And I got a smile that they hate to see. Young black successful, though life gets stressful. Though life gets stressful, go and vibe out with whoever you next to.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon.
Yeah.
You said that you want it, so I got it for
Got it.
you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
Evil Genius is showing they've not just got the brains, but they've got the brawn as well in that first half. 13-2 on the CT side of Mirage, and boy, it can't get much easier than that. Fnatic, 3 bomb plots in the entire half, only one of them getting converted, and other than that, it was immediate duels and very quick rounds, Harry. We had rifle rounds that were over in 20 seconds, and that might be how long this second half is if Fnatic can't find the pistol win to start it off.
Yeah, I mean, this could be a very, very fast match. Unless this round goes the way of the Swedes. Crims is close to ramp, and he's about to get tested in a big way, but he's been revising all night long. And there go the heads of EG. Only one man left. It's just Ethan. He's going to try and do what he can, but ultimately it's not enough. The round goes the way of Fnatic in a matter of seconds. The first one to take a step in the right direction, but this is still a very, very long journey toward that comeback.
Yeah, right. It's got to start somewhere, and I don't think we can really believe in it just yet. But they've paved their beginning, Harry. They've started it off.
I look at it like, you know, this isn't just like the first step because that was essential. Like, it's the most important thing, but you're still nowhere near yet, right? And that's going to be both in our heads and in theirs. And you can even see those odds from Betway, man. Look at how much this is swapped around. Betway aren't believing. We aren't believing yet. But maybe the Swedes can change that around.
Oh dear, Flusher. Ballsy play. He doesn't check the top of middle. Stan finds him as those players come out from underpass, and they'll trade effectively. These pistol forces finding a 4-on-3 immediately into this round. And even a gun scavenged for Stan as well. Question is, where do Fnatic go from here? They can just split up and play 1 per position, but that means no trade potential, and you know EG are got to be grouped up to try and maximize that for their T side as well. So it's got to be some form of a gamble here from Fnatic in one way or another, and they're just going to commit to these positions. Golden spotting the B apartments. We've got Brolin jumping around CT on A, and JW in the window also giving a bit of assistance towards that A site. But EG not decided just yet. They're holding a default. They know that Fnatic might want to get aggressive considering they're down a man, but that is not the case.
And I love how much control, both in the second half and now here on their T side, that EG have actually had over the pacing of this game. That's something that versus Fnatic, I think we've seen so many top teams struggle with, is keeping them, you know, subscribed to your style of play. And here, they've done a great job of that. They slow right down. However, now that signature Fnatic aggression comes in, Golden pushes the extremities of the B bomb site, and he gets the info that it was all clear. So these rotations are coming in a little bit faster than if this was just the reaction from Fnatic. Is that going to give them the edge, though, in this retake? Because now another kill found for EG. It's Stanislaw in with a double on the back of retrieving that Famous now. Brolin and Golden, they've got to do the impossible.
Yeah, they've got a kit on Golden, but these kills need to come through first. No time to stick the bomb with it being down on default. Ethan with a cross, and Stan's going to find his third of the round as well. That pistol force from EG proves fantastic. And hey, like we said, this is why we weren't believing despite Fnatic winning the pistol round, Harry, because straight in to the second of the half and EG's force finds a win. That wasn't even a bomb plant in pistol to get Kriegs. That was just pistols and armor, and they make it look easy. Excellent stuff coming through for the likes of EG, and 14-3 scoreline right now. Fnatic forcing to keep themselves in this map.
Well, nice bit of damage done by JW, but you're going to need a lot more than that. You're going to need a lot more than a few stray P250 dinks here and there. And all the kills right now lean in favor of the North Americans. Stand down through short. He's going to shut down the last player inside of B, and it's only Brolin. He's got a CZ. Now, we know this kid is fantastic with this gun. But a 1v4, CZ retake, no kit, up against 14-3. I don't know. If the words I'm saying aren't enough to convince you that this isn't happening, then maybe we just have to watch it play out.
Stan's making it fair, though. He's using a CZ on short as well. So, you know, at least it's a level fight.
Very honourable in this duel. I like it as well. You know, Stan, the honourable man. That's what we call him. Ethan's going to get boosted up, though. And he'll let Ethan be disgusting. He'll let Ethan get dirty. He can go in with the AK if he wants. And Brolin, well, he's spotted the shadow. We'll get rid of Tarek, but there we go. Ethan was
jumped over.
Already past his crosshair. And that was the beauty of turning the X-ray off as well, Rush. I like that little point to note, is we really felt like we were in Brolin's position there. We didn't know he'd crossed.
No.
Till it was too late.
Exactly. And, well, it feels too late for Fnatic right now. 3 rounds to their name, and EG looking to put the final nail in this coffin. There's already a body there, Harry. Actually, there's 5 bodies, and they're all Swedish. So Fnatic hoping to really just do anything they can here with these 4 spies to keep themselves in this map. But right now, it's seeming more like a question of when rather than if. Cirque with an entry kill into middle, and EG have not slowed down this pace from that CT side. We saw how fast the fights were in the first half. Well, the second is no different. Unfortunate timing for Crims, who has to turn, and he's going to get shot from both sides. Tarek clearing out the A site, and Flusher and Golden once again just looking for anything.
That's a very good way to put it, though. Because at this point, what are you even hoping for? All that's left to happen is for EG to close this out. 16-3, an absolutely monumental victory from Evil Geniuses. And what a statement to send to Fnatic and everyone else here at the Pro League Finals, right?